Ahoy everyone, welcome to a little casual Elden Ring challenge. So I was challenged to beat the game by only fingering bosses. So here's how we're doing that. So the first rule is you can only use the ring finger melee weapon to kill enemies. I can use magic, but it can only be buffing magic. Consumables are pretty much fair game, I just can't kill enemies with them. I need to beat the game using the ring finger, which means I need to get to Elden Beast and defeat it. And since it's more of a casual and I have a funny theme idea, spirit summons are allowed, but I'll speak more on that later. Let's exit character creator and get to Gelmir's hero's grave so we can grab our melee weapon. So to start our quest, we need to get to Mount Gelmir. So we have to get our horse and travel a long way. The Elden Ring map is not small. We will also be in a higher level area, and we started as the rich, so we have nothing. So our first order of business is getting Warrant from Melina. Then we're going to head back to Rani and get the spirit summoning bell. After that, we're proceeding to Fort Height. And along the way, we're collecting golden seeds to enhance our flask. The reason we're going to Fort Height is there's the half of the Dectus medallion we need to get to, so we can get to the Altus Plateau. And from there, that's where we can get to Mount Gelmir. There is other options like going through Raya Lucara Academy, but we're gonna not do that. I'm gonna take this time to explain that I'm not the best player of these games. I do enjoy them, but I haven't played Elden Ring since like it came out. So that was years ago. So this is a weird challenge for me, mainly because the finger is not my preferred weapon type. And here I grabbed the Wondrous Physic, which is a potion that will help us in this whole adventure. As we jump up on these air pads for our horse, and that's how we get to Caelid. Caelid is a terrible place, as you can see. Then we proceed to collect graces along the way, and we have to get to Grail's Dragon Barrow. This is where we get to Fort Faroth, and this is the second half of the medallion. Since we got so many graces, Melina will take us to Round Table Hold, which is kind of the hub world of Elden Ring, but we don't need to be there. We want Fort Faroth. So I'm summoning the dogs to try to distract the bats and stuff, but it didn't really work. So now I'm rushing against the clock. I did get it, so I'm hopping down and trying to get to the grace immediately. From here, we need to go behind the castle and go our way on the path to get to Liurnia. Traveling through Liurnia is kind of a pain. It's just a bunch of open space. So we'll be just speeding our way through here. We don't really stop for anything. We're just trying to get to this jump pad so we can get up here, get this grace, and now we're really close to the lift. We got to the grace at the lift. And now we just need to go up here, and our journey's like halfway done. And this is just to get one weapon. Okay, from the plateau, we need to go up to this watery area. One of the mariners will spawn. We need to avoid it at all costs because he has a giant skeleton. We go up through this ravine, and we're going to be encountering another world boss, a magma worm, but we're obviously running past it. Along the way, you'll see me stop at these tombstones or caskets, and they have souls on them. You just need them for currency. And we're just gonna avoid this other world boss. And there we go, we got the Gelmir's hero's grave. You know how many times I'm gonna die in here though? Oh. Where do I go to get the finger? I don't remember. Yikes.
I'm wondering if I can do this.
Oh, here we are. Grinding our way to get the finger.
Oh.
Horrendously underleveled for this dungeon.
Yeah.
Finding myself in the wrong place, wrong time.
Maybe if those guys
Low on healing.
Okay, that's my bad.
But it doesn't matter. We persevere and we push, rolling and rolling through the lava. We finally found our prize. We did it! W! We got the finger! How many tries was that? We can flick. We can smack. We can officially finger people. Now you'll notice that I did not update the death counter because I'm manually putting it in as I go throughout the stream. My first time ever doing it, and honestly I just forgot, but I had some friends go through the VODs and count up my deaths for me, so I'll fix them at the start of the next stream. And for some reason I decided to try and fight the dog boss at the bottom of the dungeon, but didn't really work out well. So I decided to go back to it later. The flick is gonna go crazy. We ain't getting ick from the flick. So we grab our next map piece. Nice. And then we go grab some upgrade materials for our newly acquired finger. And we get ready to shove it up some bosses. Tell me who you want to see get fingered. That's pretty much what it is, chat. Do Rykard. Shut the fuck up. This lovely giant man is easy. So I'm going to use some of the souls I gathered and purchase the materials from EG. And we're going to go upgrade our finger. So let's see. How much does this give us? Alright, and then we continue on. And we make our way to Godric's castle. Where we have an obstacle in the way. Margaret, the Fell Omen. So we're going to distract him with dogs and finger him. We do okay damage. But he also does good damage. We can't flick him that well. Oop. Out of stamina. Mistake on my part. He's gonna get his hammer out. He's gonna murder my dogs. Oh. Ow. I got a bit too greedy there. Oh, I'm dead. I'm not dead. Brother. Well, I couldn't first try him. But let's go again. Throw our body at him. Because we will defeat this man with the finger. The third attempt is going pretty well for me. But then something strange happened. Dog. No, 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 no. Oh, that thing saved me. I totally failed at dodging that. I have 1 health left, or 0 flask left. No. What? Wait. What? He just held that attack for way too long and let me get that. Get fucked, buddy. So here, I decide to come back to Gelmir's area grave. And the reason I'm doing this is because there's an armor set that I know of in here. So I'm going to go attempt to get it. Well, it took multiple attempts and many deaths, but we got our armor set. With our newly acquired armor, we're going to attempt the dog one more time. And we failed. So we move on. At this point, we're just grabbing more level up materials for our finger. So here we are running back through the tutorial caves to fight the soldier of Godric. I thought it would just be a funny idea to go finger him, just because we never got to at the start of the game. You got a great sword. I go to the peninsula to fight the Erd Tree avatar here to get an additional effect for my physic. So this should give us a bubble, which will prevent a hit of damage. For our other side path that we're going on, we are going into the Fringe Folk Hero's Grave. Here we will find a talisman for us. It's called the Erd Tree's Favor. It'll just boost our HP and stamina and equip load just a little bit, but it helps out in the long run. Now we're on our way to fight our first shard bearer, Godric the Grafted. So we get a beat up ghost dog here because I just don't really care about him. And then we're just going to proceed through Godric's castle. So in Stormvale, there's really not much that goes on. I didn't really have too many complications at all. And at this point, I feel like the finger was a pretty decent weapon. So I'm just moving my way to the boss arena, but I remember that there is a tree spirit down below here. So I'm going to go fight that to get an extra golden seed. Alright, now that we got the golden seed, we're just going to teleport back and go right to Godric's boss gate. So the Godric fight definitely went a little bit better than I thought, considering how long it's been since I've actually, fought him. So I kind of forgot a lot of his moves, but honestly the finger was just really strong for this point of the game, so you can see what kind of happened to him. Yeah, I guess you can also see that I'm not very skilled in this game. There it is, one shard bearer fingered. After fighting Godric, the only real smart thing to do now is to fight Radon. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep it real with you guys. I tried his fight a few times at this level. Did not work out well for me. Even with all the summons you get to help you, didn't matter. He like one-shot me pretty much every time. I do give him a few attempts, but I ended up going and fighting Renala. Hey, before we continue with the video and finger more bosses, if you want to catch streams like this one, you can head over to my Twitch. I'd appreciate hanging out with you guys over there. And also, if this video tickles your fancy, I'd appreciate if you left a like and a comment, and maybe even subscribed. Thank you again for watching. Dragon, to be honest with you. But behind this dragon is the Academy key. We're gonna grab it, use it, get into Ray Lucaria, and then work our way up. Fight this dog.
Oh, he broke my quote.
And then... Oh,
He killed
we
me.
died to the dog.
Okay, stop being a dog. Oh, okay.
And you'll never guess what.
He's not.
We died again.
Fuck.
The dog.
Jesus. That's pretty sick.
You know how it is. Third time is the charm.
We did it. Finally.
We got the dog.
Can't believe we got 2 deaths on that. I hope. Oh my gosh.
So I'm sure no one really cares about this part of the fight. So I'll just skip to the real
You're watching
fight.
children. Shoot a few lasers here.
Ruina, for the most part, I kind of remembered her moves, but I did fail a dodge, and her magic just kind of exploded me. So I make the run back, get her to phase 2 again. Nothing really interesting happens. We get her this time. So Chi-Chi's on that. Here we are. Gotta go upgrade our weapon. +7 Somber in the city. And then +8 and 9 are over here in Kaled. And the last one, well, the Ancient Somber, is in Moog's Dynasty. Maybe they'll leave me. They will not leave me alone. Ooh, yikes. The first order of business is beating the Draconic Tree Sentinel. Luckily for us, he's not very difficult, and we managed to actually get him first try. He did hurt us a bit, but we won. We won. So now that we're in the city of Landau, we're going to do a little parkour, jump down the sewer, then we're going to go past these flowers and up this ladder, and beat up some hands, and that's when we get our Somber Smithing 7.
That was well for me, whatever. I forgot the Somber 7, so you know what?
Luckily for us, 8 and 9 are just in Dragon Barrow and Kaled. They're both right next to each other. Interesting design choice. So now we head underground to the mausoleum to get our ancient Somber Smithing Stone. And this is a high level area we're just running through. To get here, we had to do a little side quest for Vari. And I ended up in a online fight club through it, but unfortunately my footage didn't record well. Now we go back and upgrade our weapon to +10. So here I was just a little bit confused of what I should do next, so this is what I did.
Oh.
I love this song. Oh, fuck. No! No! I got stuck in the flick animation. Yeah, after that flop, I was kind of in my own head, not really paying full attention, and I kept dying over and over, but it was good practice for the real Godfrey. Eventually, we did beat the apparition here.
We did it.
From there, we head on to our next challenge, which is to fight Radon. But now, we are at an appropriate level. Maybe even higher than we need to be. There we are, we beat Radon. First try when we're of level. After Radon, I go to pick up Golden Vow from Mount Gelmir to help us later. After that, we're on a roll here and we fight Morgott. We lose once, but then the second attempt we get him. So here, we have Eleanor invade us. We need to kill her for a piece for our physics so we can try to fight Moog. I think at this point I was just feeling overzealous. I was on a roll, and then, Mo kind of put me in my place. I'm honestly not sure the level you're supposed to be to fight him, but I know having the physic augment makes it so you don't die during this ritual. But yeah, he just kind of owns me here. And here. And here. I'll decide to leave Moog for now, since he's not required for the run. And we're moving on to grab our next asset for fingering. With Mimic Tier required, we're going to go through some catacombs for some level ups for it. That way we can now double finger the bosses, because everyone knows 2 fingers is better than 1. Well, no more dilly-dallying, up to our next destination. So we go up the lift, run across the Great Bridge, enter the Forbidden Lands, run past Black Blade Kindred, because he's scary. Then we enter the mountaintops of the Giants. Then we murder Shabriri, for no real reason. And then for some reason, we take a detour to Castle Sol, probably to body Commander Nile. Yeah, cool. Oh, we got bodied. Well, we are determined to give Nile the finger. And to shove it in him, we run it back, and me and the Mimic Tier absolutely finger this man. Hey. We go grab the first half of the Halig Tree Medallion, and we go and attempt the Fire Giant. I don't think Mimic Tier's really gonna help here, but... okay. Brother. Well, I got flattened. Unfortunate, but we'll try it again. But for some reason, before I attempt Fire Giant more times, I decided to go kill the dog from Gelmir's Hero's grave. And then, I go for the other Halig Tree Medallion. What am I planning? We journey through the consecrated snowfields, and I try to do the little challenge at the Albinauric village. And I die. Of course. And die again. Yeah. The next attempt we did it, And we can go through the portal to the Haligtree now. So we can die. And then die more. I'm like level 90 at this point. I haven't even beaten Fire Giant and I'm already going down the Haligtree. I don't know what I was thinking. Like, I'm not sure still to this day. But I managed to make it to Loretta. And on my first attempt, I actually get her to like 1 HP and then I die. You fucking bitch. Yeah. Well, on the second attempt, we do end up fingering Loretta. Finger squad. Well, after defeating Loretta, we proceed to the bottom of the Haligtree. And we get Scarlet Rot along the way, of course. I can't take this. Someone could explain to me why I thought fighting Melania over Fire Giant was a good idea. Please let me know.
My words. I am Melania, Blade of Mikola. And I have never known defeat.
Sure, yeah. Okay. Okay, just gain all your health back, that's fine.
No, 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 no. Wait.
Oh. Okay. Well, I finally decided to get smart and go back to fight Fire Giant. And I think it just took a couple more attempts and we got him. It was a bit big for a finger, but we made it work. Yeah. Then we made a pact with Melina, committed arson on the tree, and woke up in this shithole. Next up with the adventure is to finger Large Marge here and Squiggly Billy. But unfortunately for me, this is one of my least favorite fights in the game, and I died a few times. I actually got so upset fighting them that I went back to fingering Melania, or attempting to. Okay, that was okay. This is already, I'm doing terrible compared to last time. So, Big Shatter decided to attempt doing its gifted subs. Okay. But, no. Like, the finger. Melania is like finger resistant. So at this point, with streaming, I had tried Godskin Duo and Melania multiple more times. And I was just dying. So I really had to get good. No. Well, I got to the 70 deaths, so I decided to stop on Melania for now and go back to Godskin Duo. Fucking damn, let's go. Well, that was super stressful for me. And you know what's stressful? Running through Pharaoh Missoula. With all these birds and dragons chasing me, I was just trying to get to the next boss. Speaking of the next boss, it actually wasn't as hard as I remember it being. range. Come to half health, or if you have to beat this full fucking... Nope, okay, it's half health. Wow. Yeah, that was a terrible idea. I don't know why I did that. You know, I knew the attack was coming. Yeah, okay. Put the stinky on him. I'm not sure if chat was trying to get me to apply poison to my weapon, but you can't do that on the finger. You have to fight the beast, dude. What do you mean? Well, you can kill him here, and he'll still be alive in the next part. That's not good. Yo. Well, we finger flicked his cake, ended up winning the fight. Looks like Malekith is prone to the fingering. Yay. Again, I apologize for not having a totally accurate death counter. It was my first time doing this. Also, for the next boss fight, something unexpected happened, at least in my opinion.
And here you'd come to stand before the Elden Ring, to become what a sad state of affairs. Amend your spirit, but alas, shall take.
No, I'm not letting you do that.
Guess high hopes for us. We continue to struggle unto eternity.
Bro, you chugged during a fight? What are you doing to me? Yo, what the f... Yeah, I died to Gideon. And I didn't just die to him once. Honestly, like I said, I haven't played this game since it came out. Did they buff him or something? I don't remember him being this hard. Are you... Finally, finger one and finger two. Put this man in the corner. Kept fingering him so hard till he died. We had to gank him in the corner. So I did a little detour. Ran to the side area in the capital of Ash. Where you can get an Erd's Tree Favor +2. So I can replace my +1. I was low-key dreading this boss. Because, in my opinion, he's very difficult. I mean, he's like cool. It's not fun to fight. So people who are unfamiliar with Godfrey, he has multiple phases. After damaging him a bit, he gets really stompy. And after getting him even lower, he becomes a brutal beast-like warrior. It's pretty intimidating. I'm dead. I'm not. Ow. Fucking hit. Oh. Don't get hugged. Fingered. Well, it was like 5-6 attempts and we did it. That means we move on to the final boss of the game.
Dude, can this guy beat Stagger? Like, genuinely don't know. That answers my question. That was funny. Yo, Red Red,
Radagon ended up getting fingered on my second attempt at it,
no.
and now it was on to the Elden Beast. Now, personally, I think the Elden Beast is pretty easy. Like one of the easier bosses in the game. It just has a huge health pool. And it can one-shot you on certain occasions. But also, I was using Mimic Tear for the double finger. And honestly, Mimic Tear kind of trivializes this boss fight specifically. So I think if I do another challenge, I'll not use Mimic Tear. Unlike a lot of bosses in this game, we do end up taking out Elden Beast first attempt, and we become the Elden Lord with a giant finger. I won. Let's go! We beat Elden Ring with a fucking finger. Time for Millennia. Ugh. Let me thank you for the gifted. I'm not even gonna lie. Millennia with the finger was driving me crazy, but eventually we did get the legendary god run. It was incredibly late, and now after all this time panicking, we can finally move on. Now we have Moog. And if we can do Millennia, we should be able to do Moog first try, right? Also, what you just saw there was an attempt at a cheese to illegitimately kill Moog, because I thought it'd be a fun bit to be like, I'll give Moog the finger by like not fighting him legitly and killing him by despawning him. But I couldn't get it to work, and I just died like 6-7 times just trying to jump off the cliff. So then I just decided to legitly fight him. Brother. Sorry, I meant fumble him. Don't worry, we'll get him this time. Well, that's the end of my Elden Ring journey with the finger. I fingered all the bosses I wanted to. I mean, except Rykard, but frick that guy. Weird snake man. I don't want to use his serpent killer spear. Honestly, finger is not my style of weapon, so it's a pretty tough challenge. But if you like this content, please consider giving me a nice follow. On here, Twitch, X/Twitter. I'd love to read some comments. If you want me to do another run of this game, definitely let me know. If you have other games you want me to check out, I'm totally down. I do like RPGs, but I also play a lot of horror games, play some gacha games. I do really anything. Thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate it. Have an amazing day.